Hi everyone, this video will be a little bit different. I decided to create this quick tip video series once in a while, not very often actually, maybe once in 6 videos, 5 videos. I will post a shorter video with a quick tip. I want this channel to have more advanced strategies and tricks, but also sometimes maybe the topics will be more basic, to be honest, to generate traffic from more basic users. In this video, I will show you how you can boost the speed of your Google Data Studio reports or dashboards by using extract data option. Because if you have some experience in Google Data Studio, you may notice that sometimes elements, charts, scorecards, tables may load very slowly, and it's very frustrating sometimes, especially when you have a more advanced report with a lot of elements. It can take a lot of time for them to load. Sometimes even Google Data Studio may crash because of it. And this happens especially when you open the Data Studio report for the first time, when your browser doesn't have, the cookies, etc. So it may take actually several minutes for it to load and it may crash, so you need to refresh, etc. So using extract data, you can actually boost the speed of loading, boost the speed of your Google Data Studio report or dashboard. Okay, so quickly, how extract the data works. This is a data source connector, and you need to have a base connector first. So for example, Google Analytics property connected, and then you extract only selected data from it, and so it won't need to load every metric dimension from, for example, Google Analytics, but only selected ones from the period of time that you want, you specify. So you just limit the amount of data that needs to be loaded to show your elements, right? Okay, so let's create extracted data source first. Okay, this is a simple report. I have these like scorecards, charts here. This is actually Google Analytics data, right? So we have a Google Analytics data here. If I select this, this is a Google Analytics connector. What I want to do is I want to replicate this using extracted data and see if it will boost my loading speed. And to create extracted data, you just need to go to the resource, manage edit data sources, and these are my data sources. I actually have them created in here, but let's create them from scratch. So add data source here, and you select this one, extract data by Google. So let's select this option, and now you need to select your base data source from which you want to extract the data. So let's select this one. This is a Google Analytics data source, and now you select dimensions and metrics that you're interested in. So these that you will only use. In this example, let's select like source medium. Most likely always you will have to extract date. In this example, also month of year. Make sure it's actually month of year, not month of the year. These are two different dimensions in Google Analytics. Okay, so let's also select like transactions, and I think it was like sessions in the chart. Okay, so these are my, oh sorry, stupid, but these are the metrics, so I need to select them from the metrics. Okay, so transactions and sessions. Okay, and now you select the date range. This is important. You need to actually select the date range that you're interested in. So you will limit the amount of data. This is actually a longer period of time. I think it's from June 2018. Okay, and you can add a segment, you can add a filter, but I actually have a problem, a bug with filters in extracted data, because if I would want to add it right now, it will show a blank page and I wouldn't be able to save this data source. So let's just save this right now. You can also, and I suggest that you actually do, select this option auto update and how often you want it to be updated, this data, and you click save and extract and add to report. Okay, so let's wait for it to load. This is the one. Okay, now if you want to add filters, you can add them now. So let's go to the edit and now edit connection here, and you can add the filter. Now this is actually a little bit annoying. You can also change the name now here. So extract the data like GA, whatever. And let's add a filter. In this example, I want it to be only Google AdWords data. So it will be like this. and save. And now we can select save and extract again, and done. And now let's copy this chart and let's replace it with Google Extract Data. Okay, so I replicated this, and this is using extracted data here. And just to show you how we can boost the speed, this is a simple example. So, the loading speed of these elements from Google Analytics connector, it's not long, but you will still see the difference. And keep in mind that I actually opened this report several times before, so it will be faster in general. If you would open this report for the first time, this here from Google Analytics may load slower, right? It's useful, especially if you send the report to a lot of people for the first time, they will see the difference. Okay, so as you can see, this loaded way faster than this one. This is using extracted data. This is using a normal data source from Google Analytics. And this is a simple report, right? And we can see the difference. I actually cleaned up the cookies and cache from my browser, so you can see the difference even more visible. Okay, so this is how you use extracted data in Google Data Studio to boost loading speed of your reports. I hope you like this video. If you do, click the subscribe button and see you in my other videos. Bye!